This is Twit.
But first, a word from our fine sponsor, Thinkst Canary. We've been talking about them for years. They are really a great product. In a nutshell, Thinkst Canary is a honeypot that is ultimately configurable. You can deploy it in minutes. No coding on your part, but it can be anything from a Windows server, a web server, a SCADA device, an SSH server. Mine's a Synology NAS, and it impersonates these. I mean, it's really nicely done. My Synology NAS has a MAC address that's a Synology MAC address. It's got the login screen, just like DSM-7. I mean, it really looks real. In fact, the hacker is going to look at it and go, "Oh, that's not a setup. That's the real deal. I'm going to get in there." That's what's so great about the Thinkst Canary. If someone is accessing your fake internal SSH server, or by the way, the Canary can make files that you can spread around as well: PDF, Excel, docx. Give them provocative names, employee information .XL or something. And if a bad guy or a malicious insider attacks those files or tries to brute force your fake SSH server, your Thinkst Canary is immediately going to tell you got a problem, because there's no way anybody's going to access that by accident. That's somebody who's trying to steal from you. No false alerts, just the alerts that matter. And by the way, you get them any way you want. It supports syslog, of course. They have an API, but also webhooks, Slack, text messages, email. You could have a phone call, I bet. I mean, it's really flexible, very smart. So you get the Thinkst Canary. It looks like a external USB drive, just kind of a little black thing that you connect into the wall and to your Ethernet, okay? Then you go into the console on your browser, log into your account, choose a profile for your device, then you register it with the hosted console. And so now that console is going to monitor, it's going to handle the notifications, it's going to get them out to syslog if you want, wherever you need it, any way you want it. Webhooks they support. Then just sit back. If an attacker is inside your network or there's a malicious insider, they will make themselves known, because they will inevitably access your Thinkst Canary. They don't look vulnerable, they look valuable. Bad guys can't resist the Thinkst Canary. Visit canary.tools/twit. Some big banks might have hundreds of them. A small operation like ours, a handful. I'll give you an idea. This is what it costs us. For $7,500 a year, 5 Thinkst Canaries, okay? You get your own hosted console, all the upgrades, all the support, all the maintenance, and they're very responsive. They're very helpful. And I'm going to save you even more, because if you use the code TWIT in the How Did You Hear About Us box, they love us. They will give you 10% off, not just for the first year, but forever, as long as you have a subscription. 10% off. And if you're at all nervous, because I understand maybe this is the first time you're hearing about this, although we've talked about it an awful lot, you should not worry, because you can always return your Thinkst Canary. They have a 2-month, a 60-day money-back guarantee for every penny. All right, full refund. I should point out that in the 8 years that we have been doing ads for Thinkst Canary, no one has ever claimed the refund. Literally zero. Because once you get it in there, you go, "Oh yeah, I don't know how I live without it." It's a brilliant idea. Visit canary.tools/twit. Use twit in the How Did You Hear About Us box. You get 10% off for life. Canary.tools/twit. Love this product. Think you should check it out. Honestly, there's no risk. Why not? You could be the first one to return it. You won't, though. We know you won't. It's such a good idea. Canary.tools/twit.